Well, there's so many things, but one thing that I will absolutely have to admit, the foreign exchange student from Panama, what was his name, Omar? Oh my God, I was just secretly madly in love with him. He was so handsome, and he was just so funny. But yes, I secretly had a major crush on him.
It's funny you should mention him. Omar's here tonight.
Oh God, I died. No, I mean we spent some time talking to him, hanging out at Scooping the Loop.
We were out partying and we came to a basketball game, and prior to entering the gym, I think I got sick and threw up. And totally out of it. And lo and behold, Mr. Crabtree comes walking by. But I thought for sure we was all four going to get expelled, but and said I was just sick from food poisoning, and I don't know if he was just trusting us or what, but he let us go.
Must have been our sophomore year. After a football game, we went out to Al's and we stole a bunch of pumpkins because he had them in a bin just sitting outside. And we took them around and we smashed them in front of people's houses. And there were people we liked. And I don't know why we did that, but it was fun. And I guess because I was such a goody two-shoes, those kind of little evil things were fun for me. One of the things that I remember the most that I didn't get caught doing, we were in art class one time, and we were in Mrs. Robinson's room, who was the art teacher at that time. I had a crush on her, by the way, which probably a lot of the guys did. But anyways, she had stepped out to either go to the office or do something, and we came up with this idea. I think it was, I hate to drop names, but I think it might have been Dave Foss' idea to do this. I'm not sure, but I think it was.
I was going to say, let's blame Dave Foss.
Exactly. We were working with clay. She had us doing some clay stuff. And Foss thought of an idea of making a clay ball and just hollowing it out a little bit and putting in paint. So we made like two or three of these things, different colors. I think there was two or three of us in on this thing. And while she was out of the room, we actually went out, stepped out of the hallway, and threw them as hard as we could up against the top, and they all splattered all across the top, and the paint ran out. And we went back in just like little angels, like nothing ever happened. And I didn't say anything to anybody, and we got away with it, and there was paint on the walls, and I'm sure it was something that, the janitors had to take care of. It's I don't think it's a big deal, but one time on the parking lot I nicked somebody's car and I never told them, and I checked it and there was no damage, but I always felt like I should have told them that I hit them, but oh well, I'm not going to now. Everyone will always have to wonder if it was them. There is one other one that kind of goes along with my favorite memory of high school, and that was our trip to and that was my first opportunity to ever stay in a hotel room. And I learned a real valuable lesson about the construction of the beds in the hotel rooms. Underneath the beds, the mattresses there are actually a box that you can hide all kinds of stuff in. Come to find out, all the alcohol for the week was hid under our bed. I don't know why. During a drill team routine, hat and cane, we were blitzed. Totally blitzed. We weren't feeling no pain, and got her hat. I took the cane and I brought it around my head, and I hit her hat off her head, and she had to do the whole routine with that hat. She was not happy, but I didn't realize I'd done it.
When I was a sophomore, I took a school picture that was very odd looking. It was kind of a head tip kind of thing, with my head tilted and a really funky, odd smile that is today, when I look at it, think that's very disturbing. And I'm sure that my friends looking at that picture were like, what was she thinking? But we didn't have that phrase then. And the deal was, I wanted to be Annie Gamadinger. And in my head, I thought if I tipped my head like that and did that smile like Annie, I could be her. And it was a big fail.
Okay, when we were juniors, three of us drove to Des Moines to pick up a leisure suit that one of our friends had ordered for prom. And in this whole deal of getting this suit, we were picking it up, and one of my friends says, you know, they're never going to miss a shirt if we stick that shirt underneath that suit. So we tried to walk out of Sears with a stolen shirt underneath of a leisure suit. And when this happened, we got out to the parking lot, and we were immediately surrounded by three security people. And one of my friends said, what are they doing? And I said, they think he stole a shirt. And he said, well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. He didn't have a shirt under there. And I said, oh, yes, he does. So we tried to steal a shirt, and we got busted. And the worst thing is, his mother gave him $20 to buy a new shirt to go with his leisure suit. So we didn't spread that story around too much. And he got in trouble.
The night of class night, I was inducted into the National Honor Society, and I was really drunk. And I'm not sure how I ever got through the night. But you know, you had to light the candle when you were inducted into the society. And I couldn't get my candle lit. I was shaking and shaking, and the wick would never light. And all of a sudden, she's sitting out in the audience, she starts laughing. And so I'm standing up there, you know, trying to focus, trying not to laugh myself. And the more she laughs, and she was laughing out loud. And everybody else was really quiet in the audience. I could not get that darn candle lit. And I was just like praying, dear God, please let me get this candle lit. And I finally did, but it was, you know, I was kind of sweating bullets.
No, I never told anybody that. Never ever. Till this very moment.
So that sticks out. I don't know if it's a favorite event, but that just came to mind. So many good times.
And we had a good time. It was Deanna, Roxy, probably Lillian. I don't remember everybody else, but it was fun.
That's probably something that I did that I didn't ever get caught doing.
I'm sorry, mystery person.
And I'm not saying which roommate it was that put it under there. The initials are, they're PG.
We were blitzed. Well, that Penny was the one that was drinking. Just the one, yeah, just the ones that knew.
I wanted to be Annie Gammerdinger. That was in my head at the time, so that's my big reveal.
Yeah, Roger Wilms is the one that tried to steal the shirt, and Larry Bryan and I were with him, yes. And when he got home, his dad said, "What in the hell were you thinking?"
And I was just like praying, dear God, please let me get this candle lit. I finally did, but it was, I was kind of sweating bullets.